Hello, everybody. First off, for those who don't know, on Kitchen Stream, when I say hello for so long, it's because I don't like to actually start my thought and my talking until it says that my stream is receiving its content. Now, if you're coming onto mine, you will not see my content yet. It is still up in the starting phases because I have quite a long delay to help bit rates and stuff like that come through more smoothly and give y'all more smooth streaming experience. Now that all being said, I've fixed my issues for the most part. I may still crash, I may still have some lag issues, um, but we will only know that by playing and finding out. Now I'm gonna finalize my correction and listen to the video afterwards. Yes. And for those who are on my stream and coming to my stream, thank you very much for watching me. I am playing Dark Souls 3 with my friend Kitsune. I've explained this multiple times, but I will explain it again. One, I am new to Dark Souls 3, even though it being such an old game, and I'm relatively blind to it. Two, I had a couple streams up just a second ago. They completely failed and farmed, and I took them down for that reason. Three, if we will be playing mostly separate. The only time we will be coming together is when we're grinding for souls, unless we do that off camera, which I really don't want to do that with this character. Or if we are fighting bosses, we'll fight the boss in my world, and we'll fight the boss in his world. Then they'll fight the boss in my world. That way you can get a little bit more perspective. If you want to see while I'm raging at something, come watch my stream. If you want to see while he's raging at something, go watch his stream. I've said this all multiple times, that's why I'm trying to get through it relatively quickly.
I honestly want to see a bunch of PvP stuff too, because I do enjoy PvP.
Oh well, we're going to do PvP stuff. I want to get a couple of bosses in and get a little bit more used to the mechanics before that, because I am like that new. Okay. I haven't even played this character yet, so I'm testing out his moveset real quick, guys.
I'm trying to get this one weapon to drop from this one guy, but he isn't dropping it for me.
Is it the spear from the night?
No, it's one of those big guys with the saws, and he died in the undead settlement area.
Oh, you trying to get the halberd?
No, I'm trying to get the great sword from one of them.
Oh, okay.
Because that's one of my favorite weapons to actually use in the early game.
Huh.
It's really good.
I really like the claymore right off the bat, but I will not be using that this time around.
Claymore's doing a lot of work.
I actually want to find more weapons I can dual wield. Like I want to play this character as a dual wielder, so we shall see how this plays out for me.
Come on, drop your weapon, dude.
You know what? I totally did a claymore move like right there, and almost got myself hit because of it too. That's why I did that spinning attack, guys, on the claymore. That's my button to switch a stance. So I switched stance, preparing for attack. So when he got closer, and wow, the range is so much different on these. Oh, and by the way, anyone else who plays this game with the Steam controller, I recommend the right back button to lock on. Works really well for me. That's just me though. You do you. You do you.
I refuse to progress forward until he drops his weapon for me. Come on.
Which is fine because I am gonna do a little like quick grinding.
Alright.
When I get to that area. So I'm not too far behind Kitsune.
You're gonna catch up to me if he keeps on doing this with me. He won't drop his weapon.
But you're gonna get a lot of souls though.
Yeah. I don't want the souls, I want the weapon. Oh.
You next oh. Thank you. Ow.
Oh god, I missed. Oh god. Oh, I screwed up my combo a little bit. Ow.
Yes, I know I'm like playing this guy totally the wrong way, and there's gonna be millions of comments on my video saying, "How dare you misrepresent this character so poorly?" I'm going to continue because it's fun.
Wait, what? What about the weapon?
About how poorly I'm playing with this guy in dual wielding.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You're just learning the game and having fun, so whatever. This duel is fun, honestly.
That was actually surprisingly easy. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this character. Isn't there another?
God.
Isn't there another departed around here? Oh no! I killed him when he walked down there. That's right. I did an alternate route.
I have killed this guy about 10 times now. Still hasn't dropped his weapon. He's dropped rubbish. He's dropped Titanite shards.
How you know? Now you know how I feel about the knight. First time I played, he drops. The first time I kill him, he drops his shield. Killed him 100 times. After that, trying to get with another character, trying to get any item from him. Really, I got his helmet once.
Here's a funny story. I wasn't even trying to get the Great Sword earlier until we started streaming. As soon as we start streaming, I have an issue trying to get the weapon that I want from this guy, and I never had that issue until now. All day earlier today, before you got on, I was having no issues getting the weapons that I wanted from these guys. That's just how
it's the streamer's curse. There we go. And yes, by the way, you see me do all this stuff flawlessly and not reading it. I have played this beginning part 7-some times, trying out different characters, trying out different tactics, trying my absolute hardest to beat that first boss with the deprived. That's how I even know about the fire bombs down there. That's how I know this guy's weak to fire in his second form. I know that I can't do it. For whatever reason, I can't seem to get through his second form as the deprived. The fire bombs and the attacks and all of that, like. And with me knowing I probably have the streamer's curse, and I'm either going to be a lot better or a lot worse now that I've pointed that out, and make it look like I've played this game multiple times, even though I really haven't.
Well, you said that you have.
Well, no, like the full game I haven't. Like, there's still a lot to like. You can ask Kitson. There's a lot to this game I still don't. I still ask Kitsune dumb questions from time to time.
I'm still kind of pretty new to Dark Souls 3 as well. I played Dark Souls 2 way more than I played Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, I haven't played any Dark Souls. Oh, and because I promised y'all a story, and I'm gonna tell y'all the story right before I fight the boss. The reason I did not play Dark Souls when it first came out and all that, I had a friend who basically who liked to give me BS for not having the newest, latest games and all that at the time, and he had Dark Souls, and just the way he acted towards me and like acted about me not having Dark Souls, kind of upset me and made me not want to play it. And I won't even lie, it was also right around the same time I was getting out of RPGs in general. But there was this. I have this thing about RPGs. I love them. I really do. I'm really good at a lot of them. Dark Souls, when I heard about it, heard like, oh, this is the hardest game ever to come out. You know, it's super difficult and all that. When y'all start watching my videos, y'all realize I like to like challenge myself. Like I tried to do it with the Deprived, and I would have if I felt I could have done it without having to restart the entire game multiple times, which in this case would have made me crashing multiple times. As you see, I even take attacks in here. I'm not that good, but I still like to try my best. And I still like to challenge myself as much as possible. I thought it was overhyped. The game itself was overhyped, not just by my friend, but by the general media, in my opinion. And I didn't... It made it not seem like a game I would want to play. Long story short. And I was even telling Kitson when I finally picked this up and had a computer that can run it too. Back then I had an Xbox, so I could have played it through there. When I picked it up, I even told him I'm almost positive this is gonna be an easy game. I'm gonna breeze right through it. This ain't gonna be difficult for me. And it's not because I think I'm good at games or anything like that. I personally felt from the videos I saw and the things I've seen, I thought it was overhyped and super easy. I was wrong. And like I said, there's a few things I know, and there's a few things I will be doing that seem like I know how to do everything and know a lot. When in reality, it's literally just because I have played other games similar to this in the past, or it's because I've had a friend of mine who has over 500 hours in each of the Dark Souls games give me hints and tips. That being said, let's go finally fight this first boss.
You've been talking all this time. This guy hasn't dropped his weapon yet. I'm not happy right now.
Please don't crash. Please don't. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna have some loading issues. It looks like.
Ow.
Alright.
Still not dropping his weapon. Nice. I refuse to do anything else.
I even looked up tips and tricks to try to beat this guy as a deprived. I do know a little bit about this, but as for videos other than that, you didn't do the right attack. Other than that, I haven't watched any videos. I've only watched PewDiePie's no death run up to this point. Like, I haven't watched anything past the first boss. And Roy, other than this first section, I really don't know much. Come on, do this attack. Come on. Am I in the wrong attack range? There we go.
This guy better jump his weapon soon. I'm getting super unlucky with this.
Come on.
Shadow's probably gonna catch up to me by the time I get this weapon. Oh my goodness.
And this is the part I hate, the second form. For whatever reason, I have absolute trouble with this. First form, no problem. I think everyone has that. Second form, yeah.
There we go. Well, I'm gonna see about this guy. He doesn't want to Ow.
Is it sad I now feel confident I could probably beat him as the deprived? With how actually easy that went? Kid you not, when I was practicing this, like just this boss alone, earlier yesterday, I got my butt whooped. With other characters that do more damage and all that, got my butt whooped at least 3 or 4 times each time I played. Now that I'm streaming, I kill him on my first try, making me look like I've been downplaying how much I've played this game. I've only have 25 hours in this game before now. Like,
I never kept track of how many hours I have.
only reason I know that is because Steam.
Yeah, I didn't look at my Steam.
And most of those hours was spent exploring this area because I love exploring. That's how I know about these items. I swear that's the reason I know about these items. That was awesome. I am loving the merchant. Mercenary, merchant. I'm calling him merchant.
He looks like a merchant, kind of, doesn't he?
He does. Like, that's what he makes me think of. That, and I have dyslexia, so when I saw the M and, like, the urch, I thought, oh, it's a merchant, not a mercenary. Like, no, that for people who's watching my stream, that's a real thing. I have dyslexia, and if you ever take those tests that, like, can you read this all the way through? Like, I can read backwards, upside down, and I can read with the first and last letter being the same, but the middle letters being completely effed up. I can read those near perfectly most of the time. I use context clues from the words before that to fill in the blanks and stuff like that. Like if it said something along the lines of, so I hired a mercenary to help defend my carriage, then I would understand it was mercenary from the context of defend my carriage. But if I was just reading the name, I could get completely confused with other words. So I use a lot of context clues to read and stuff, things along those lines. And I can just naturally, I don't know if it's because of my dyslexia, but I can read backwards like just as easily as I can read frontwards. If not more,
weird.
if not easier.
That's actually a little bit weird to me. Ow!
Ow, ow, don't kill me. No, don't kill me after the boss. No, no, no. You are not what's killing me. No. F off. And I'm also debating whether or not I want to keep these and level these up or get the katana. Because I know about the katana, I can kill the guys super easily. Like, and again, now that I said that, I'm not going. Oh, bye, doggy. Hope you have a nice fall. We'll see you next fall. It's technically the joke. No, the dog tried to attack me. You know how the dogs go behind you if you don't attack them right as they jump at you?
Yep.
So he jumped behind me, and I was on the edge of a cliff, so he jumped off the cliff.
That happens a lot.
It really does. Oh, and fun antidote.
Nice.
The first playthroughs, I kid you not, it was only like my last playthrough I learned this. Okay? You know the knight that's in this temple, this guy down here?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was a bad guy. So every time, I would never just go up to talk to him because I figured he was going to betray you. I immediately just started attacking him. Because there's all these blood stains around here. And all that. And I learned that, you know, if there's blood stains, that means there's an enemy. That's an enemy coming up and all that. And all these messages that say, he is not your friend. Despair. There was one, like, right here that read, he is not a friend. So I ran up to him and attacked him. And got my butt whooped multiple times. I may attack him in this stream so I can just so I can show you how to defeat him if you decide to do it. I don't know if he does anything positive if you keep him allowed. I'm gonna let him talk real quick.
Roused from the sleep of death.
Who?
It gives me conniptions.
Oh, I accidentally hit that.
Have us seek the lords of sin.
I always attack that guy. You mean that guy with the big giant hammer and the big giant shield?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Different guy.
No, the knight that's in the area next to the girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like in one of the undead settlement areas.
No. This is in the temple. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were around here. Whoops, my bad.
So to defeat him,